of the roster for this year for NBA 2K17 for the roster of me, Off X White or Woody 47, however you may know me from Operation Sports. So, we at the final stretch of it all, and I want to thank everybody for even making me want to do this, and I want to thank everybody who's on Xbox One. Sorry, I said 360. I remember those 360 days. I want to thank everybody and stuff. I don't know, man. I just feel really appreciative that y'all had me do this. Thanks you to all the new subscribers and everything. Thank you to the people who get on every now and then on Twitch and actually get on live when I'm doing all of this. Um, yeah, man. It's a beautiful thing. This thing's almost done, and yeah, and it's just great that we all got to actually punch these in or punch whichever ones you want in or just look at them and say you don't like them or look at them and be like, oh man, this guy really did everything. It was a guy a couple days ago. It was a guy a couple days ago who wasn't really into like my Bucks edits because I realized the Bucks got a lot of fans out of nowhere. Like these guys got hardcore fans that wasn't hardcore fans when these guys sucked, and they might even make the playoffs this year. But nonetheless, the guys really just had his panties in a bunch. He was like, "You made Jabari fatter." I'm like, "Trust me, bro. If I could make him fatter, I would have." Like, no, I didn't, bro. You can't make people heavier in this game. You can make them appear to look heavier, but you can't make them heavier. Statistically, you can make them heavier, but look wise, you can't technically make the dude heavier and give him a different body type. Based off of 2K not doing that. That was everyone's biggest gripe this year. So my response to that basically is just it's internet's a free form, so you have the free right to complain, and you also have the free right to feel how you want to feel, but I also have the right to not care or delete it or talk about it amongst myself or others. But other than that, it's been nothing but good vibes about this whole situation. It's a beautiful thing, and yeah, and I really like Devin Booker, like everyone else does. I just think he's just Klay Thompson and Steph Curry in one player, because he's a little shorter than Klay, he's a little taller than Steph, and I just like his game. Period. I love that shot. I don't know. I need to play with them more. Yeah, I think I'm gonna play with them tonight. I'm still trying to figure out who I'm gonna play my what's it called? My GM with, man. Thinking out of the Wizards and maybe the Rockets. I really don't like James Harden as much as I used to, so I'm not fully sure. So, cause my rule is I always like to play at least one season with the star player before I just try to like ditch him or whatever. So I don't know, but I'll figure it out. But yeah, that kid Devin Booker, he's good. But other than that, I hope plugging this stuff in hasn't been too hard for you guys or whatever. It's crazy because I was even contemplating now that I have this as a reference that maybe I'd go back and plug some of this stuff in because now there's so many shoes that's been made by Hawktastic or whatever. Shouts out to him. It wouldn't feel like such a feat because most of the players who have appropriate shoes, I guess in newer rosters, I guess he's put it on them or whatever. I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to go check. So it wouldn't really feel like I'm completely starting over or whatever. It would just be a lot of plugging in. And if you guys did it, why can't I? I don't know, but we shall see. By the way, I'm really proud of this Jared Dudley shot. When you guys see it, you're gonna be like, "Whoa, this shot looks really weird," but in game, oh man, it feels out so right. It's kind of like that Patty Mills shot. I wasn't talking in a lot of those other videos because you guys don't understand, man. I've been so sick, And right now I'm suffering from swollen lymph nodes, but you know I'm on medication, so I'll be all right. Thank goodness for insurance. But man, this shot looks really good in game, and this swisher is pretty good as well, and just feels good to be able to get a good sick shot for some of these players. Some of these players, man, they shoot so abstract. It's like, can you really get a shot? Can you really get a shot that looks like their shot? You know, can you really get one so you can be satisfied and feel like you're playing with, you know, an appropriate version of said player? But you know, so PJ Tucker, a lot of people, a lot of teams want this guy right now. He's a hot commodity, and for good reason. Sorry, y'all, I'm kind of multitasking. This dude been dunking all over people all year. This guy barely even jumps when he shoots. I was like, whoa. When I seen it, I was like, this can't be real, but there you go. That dude, like, he smokes a lot of weed, and they was able to capture that on the game. That's hilarious. Imagine if I could just do this glitch with the actual jump shots. Man, that would be insane. It's that guy who been dunking all over people in the D League, so his ups is unreal as well. So you guys see a lot of crazy dunks for him. And with that, Suns are done.